and welcome back to Forged by Geeks playing People of the Stars Hero Mode, Settlement 2.1, because of our wonderful New Game Plus. So we're back in town. We did forget to do something we noticed while we were not recording. We have Hoarder on which character?
Death Star.
Okay, so we're going to lose a Great Cat Bone to Hoarder and gain a Courage. So, too bad. Yeah, we'll probably be making a Weapon Crafter now.
2 more Courage, and Death Star will be
Maxed?
maxed.
Nice. God, it's so hard getting that Courage. That's the one nice thing about Hoarder.
Yeah.
Okay, so we return. Haha. We gain our endeavors, and because we have over 10 pop and we have Collective Toil, we get a bonus one. And then we get a settlement event.
Yep.
It's going to be murder.
Yeah.
It's got to be murder.
Come on, man. Why do you keep saying that it's going to be murder? Like, you're just cursing us. It's going to be terrible.
God. I swear.
Yes.
Oop. Ugh.
Don't ruin the cards, man.
No, let's try not to do that.
Mm-hmm.
As it is, people scream about me shuffling, especially these big cards with the bend.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Though, hey, on the plus side, we should be able to actually hunt level 2 soon if we get some good stuff. Oh, God, don't say that! Just don't go
We'd
there.
go out for another hunt at this point.
Yeah, we would. We'd have the option. We'd say, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Because we got a decent innovation in drums.
Mm-hmm.
And we picked up Havel. It's just not worth it this early.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we get Hunt Reenactment.
Oh, fuck us. Though, I think we can't die, I think.
Good point. Nominate the group's favorite survivor to play the hunter. Nominate the group's least favorite survivor to play a monster. Pick one monster from the settlement's list of defeated monsters. So our favorite is Death Star.
Yeah.
It's got to be Death Star.
Death Star is our favorite.
Our least favorite is probably... Here, let me see the list of names. I'll pick from the 10 top names. And sorry to whoever gave this name, I'm picking the least favorite name I have out of the top.
Yeah, that's...
Friend.
Friend. Okay.
Friend is...
You don't like Friend there?
And that'll be a male, just for the sake of argument.
Okay.
Okay. You're the one rolling. And we're playing a White Lion because that's all we've played. 9. It's a quarry monster. Is it not?
It is a quarry monster.
Through the performance, the settlement relives a horrific moment of their survival. This settlement phase, all departing survivors gain survival up to the settlement survival limit.
Badass.
Like, no one dies or anything?
Yep.
Wow. So that was not horrible.
Yep.
They had a great hunt reenactment.
Well, it's Death Star and a friend.
Yes, update death count.
Nothing yet.
And now a timeline.
Okay. Endless Screams.
Oh, nominate whoever you want claw style for as the least favorite. Yeah, unfortunately, while we would have loved to have gotten that for Eridanis, it's hard to call him the least favorite.
Endless Screams. A scream pierces the silence around the settlement. As the noise fades, a chorus of horror rises up in answer. The settlement erupts into chaos, trying to comprehend the source of the terrible wail. You may now hunt the screaming antelope. Add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Nominate a single survivor to stand amidst the madness. They gain +1 courage and become the voice of reason. So they could suffer broken jaw, they might gain understanding, or they might gain the Order of Death Fighting Art.
You know, I wouldn't be opposed to giving it to Epsilon.
Even though he might get broken jaw?
Yeah, he's not too bad with that.
Note that broken jaw means that you cannot love juice with them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, he doesn't have anything important for love juice except for iridescent hide.
Okay, so he's one of the iridescent hide people.
Yeah,
Okay,
but he doesn't have Oracle Eye or anything like that.
okay. Then, alright, he can take it then.
Okay.
So you gain 1 courage
Okay.
and become the voice of reason.
I thought understanding, you said.
You can gain understanding. You do gain courage.
Oh, I do gain courage.
But you may lose it again.
And what's the fighting art I may gain?
Orator of Death.
Okay, I'm thinking I might actually put... Well, Eridanus has Oracle's Eye.
Yeah, you do not do that on Oracle's Eye.
Okay, Eridanus gets a courage.
Okay. So...
Or no, Epsilon gets a courage.
So I still roll because it's a story event?
Yes.
Shit. The survivor's face turns pale and the courage drains from their eyes. Without hesitation, the survivor turns on their heels and dashes for the darkness. Sadly, their foot catches a stone face and they fall face first into the floor.
I think I'll pay Epsilon's reroll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has his reroll.
Okay.
I'd rather not get the broken jaw.
Same result.
Well, fuck.
Do you want to reroll this that badly?
No, he'll take a shattered jaw.
Okay. The survivor loses 1 courage.
Okay, so he loses the 1 he gains.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
And suffers the broken jaw, severe head injury.
It was worth a shot.
I believe it just means, we'll double check to make sure that it doesn't do anything else.
Yeah.
You can't encourage either.
Ooh, yeah, let's re-roll that again. Let's use friend.
Okay.
Pick that
Friend's
up,
reroll?
toss it nice and high. Yay! Much better.
Okay, yeah, so in the screams, let's get back to this. So you still have the courage then.
Okay.
The survivor stands firm in the face of the screaming unknown. Slow and strong words change the settlement's fear into a tingling excitement. After all, the endless screams might be an opportunity to gain knowledge and harness the darkness. The survivor gains the Order of Death fighting art,
Okay.
and returning survivors gain 2 insanity.
Oh, nice. That's really nice at this point. So 2 insanity. Okay, so that puts Epsilon at 2, and puts Eridanus up to 4.
3, and 2. Okay. Alrighty then. So that is Endless Screams.
Oh.
Next, Young Rivals.
Okay.
There we go. Young Rivals.
Which one does that come out of?
Spidicules.
Ah, right.
Once there were 2 boys. They argued about everything. Nominate 2 male survivors with at least 1 hunt XP in your settlement. So note, that would mean that one of them is going to die.
Oh.
I'm betting it's going to be Grizzly Bear, since the only
new
thing
one
he
we
is,
just gave.
is the one that we got birthed.
Yes.
I mean, it's nice that he got the additional strength, but that's about the only positive that he has.
And he's the only one with Hunt XP.
Yes.
Yes, Grizzly Bear's going to die.
Okay, so we need to nominate another male survivor with Hunt XP.
Do you have a male over there?
Yes, Death Star.
Okay, Eridanus it is.
So whoever is going to get it is going to gain +1 permanent strength and -1 permanent evasion, or we could put that on Grizzly Bear if we wanted to.
Actually, no, getting the strength and minus evasion is good for Eridanus. He's the Fist and Tooth.
Okay.
So that's actually a good trade-off. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Once there were 2 boys. They argued about everything. Nominate 2 male survivors with at least 1 Hunt XP in your settlement, Grizzly Bear and
Eridanus.
As the boys grew into men, their enmity bloomed into rivalry. With each hard-earned battle scar, they sought to outdo each other. Choose one of the nominated survivors to gain the following ability. Rival's Scar. Gain +1 permanent strength and -1 permanent evasion.
Okay. Eridanus gets a strength and -1 evasion. So that does put him at -1 evasion, but that's a decent trade-off for me.
One day, one of the boys did not return from a hunt. The remaining boy felt no victory over his rival, only the loss of a friend. Unable to find him in the world, he refused to leave his bed, hoping to see him in his dreams. So... okay.
Okay.
So,
We
now,
have we chose Graves last time. Do we want to stick with that?
So, we could.
It gives us one understanding to all newborns.
Yes. So, choose one of the nominated survivors to die and the other to grieve. The grieving survivor gains the following based on the settlement's death principle: cannibalize, revenge disorder, Graves, vengeance fighting art.
Vengeance fighting art. I need to look that one up.
I believe that you gain buffs if somebody dies during the showdown.
Vengeance. When a survivor dies during the showdown, gain 4 survival and a strength token. So that's not very useful. What was the other thing?
The revenge disorder. I think you frenzy if you...
When a survivor dies during a showdown, suffer frenzy.
Yes.
Now, Graves gives which one? Vengeance. Okay. And what does the other thing give us? The other principle?
So, cannibalize gains us resources. The other one gains us... So, cannibalize gains us a survival limit, and Graves gains newborn survivors gain +1 understanding.
I'm fine with either. I mean, the survival limit may actually prove useful.
Yeah.
We don't so much need the understanding anymore, I'm feeling like.
Okay.
Because we're getting there with characters possibly for Witch.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, we could do cannibalize as long as you don't mind getting the revenge disorder.
In some ways, I would prefer that to losing extra sense or mammoth hunting.
Okay. So, then the settlement decides to harvest the body for resources. The settlement gains the death principle cannibalize.
Okay, so I'll need to trade you out on that.
Okay, where is the... Did I put the innovations?
And if I get one more disorder, I can swap out revenge.
The innovations are not there.
They are not. Oh, you might have given me the whole deck at one point, maybe?
Yeah, because remember you were trying to search for one thing?
So we've got that.
You needed to pull out some of the other stuff. There's some stuff there.
Fighting arts, disorders.
To the left of that, that's a innovation.
No, that was from our old one. That was everything I removed.
Here that. Cannibalize.
There we go. So we do get extra survival limit.
Yes. So we also...
We get 1 resource from that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we almost fucked that one up. We should have at least we sent in 1 new person by accident.
Yeah.
Woo! That would have been bad.
What, for the young rivals?
No, yeah. If we had lost one of our good people.
Yeah, that's why I said it has to be. That's why I said we have to use Grizzly.
Yeah. So, but you had sent in Grizzly in part for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So our 1 extra resource we get from him dying, any.
Okay.
I like that. Okay. So is that it for our timeline?
No, we do not actually get a resource.
Oh, we don't?
No. We do not get the benefit of the death principle for the first one.
Okay.
Okay,
Damn.
Yeah, no cheating. That's what I thought. Okay, so after adding the card to the settlement, roll 1d10. The settlement ritualistically divides the corpse with a sharp stone and grimly consumes the dead flesh. Gain a founding stone starting gear.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's the benefit from it.
Nice.
All departing survivors gain +3 insanity.
Okay. Okay, so now we're on to develop, or is there more?
Oh, there's more.
Oh, right. Gorm climate.
So note, Iridanus needs to also, or whoever it was that had that, time passed until one day he felt a strange vibration. Then he heard the familiar voice of his lost friend just outside the hovel. He rushed outside only to see the decaying body of his friend swaying awkwardly in the air. Horrified, he heard a dry, rasping sound that could only be a laugh. For a moment, the monster was revealed before it vanished into the dark, whisking the corpse puppet away. The settlement may now hunt the Spedicules. Add Spedicules to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. As long as he remains alive, the remaining nominated survivor must depart when the Spedicules is hunted.
Okay. I will add that to note. Okay.
All right. And rivals complete.
Okay.
Now Gorm Climate.
Gorm Climate. Yay. Oh shit, I did a bad shuffle again.
Getting another Founding Stone. I can't fucking complain about that shit.
I'm fixing our deck a little bit. Oh wait, wasn't too bad. Okay, so we have Gorm Climate. The returning survivors find the settlement tormented by relentless foul weather. Add it to the next lantern year. And now roll. 6. Do we have Hovel? Yes. The survivors huddle inside as razor winds and sickening lightning pummel the settlement. +2 endeavor results to home innovations this lantern year. Not very useful.
Arkiznor going to the final fight with nothing but 36 Founding Stones. that would be funny.
Yeah, that would be.
Okay. So now, we've completed all of this shit, and we can now develop.
I assume we're starting with an innovation.
Let's innovate.
Okay. Oh, in some ways, I kind of want Symposium. In some ways, I want Song of the Brave.
Just get this shit out of the way.
One of those two would make me happy.
Uh-huh.
In some ways, I'd rather...
Did we add the Hovel consequences?
Yeah,
okay,
they're in the deck.
Okay.
I did that. Also added the drums consequences.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, there's one more? Oh, Bloodline is a Hovel.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh well.
Oh, man. I don't even know how you'd get 36 Founding Stones for that. More or less, you'd have to roll that hunt event a lot of times.
Hunt event, there's a settlement event, I think, that can get you Founding Stones.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so our 2 options for today, Bloodline and Forbidden Dance.
I think Bloodline.
Yeah, Bloodline's pretty much the guaranteed. Newborn survivors inherit the following from their parents. Oracle's Eye, Iridescent Hide, Pristine, choose one. A surname, half of a parent's weapon proficiency, rounded up.
Yeah.
So Bloodline it is. And now add Bloodline consequences, which should all be over here.
Yes.
Do we add the Gorm consequence yet?
No.
Okay.
We don't add Negredo until after we've hunted the Gorm once.
Ah. Okay, it looks like there's only one Bloodline consequence, which is Empire.
Yes. And I want Empire.
+1, all newborns get +1 permanent strength and pristine. Wow.
Bam.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was that. We now have 4 endeavors
What's
left.
the thing that lets you innovate twice?
The Principal Society with Romantic.
Which we can't get until...
15.
15... Oh, instead of Collective Toil?
No. Until year 15.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah. It comes in late enough that it's not completely game-breakingly good.
Okay, so what do we have left in the settlement?
So we have... We have 2 lion claws, 1 lion tail, 1 lion fur, and a skull, and we got the Caterium.
Yes. 2 lion claws, 1 lion tail, and a skull.
Yes. Okay, so one possibility is getting another Qatar.
Yes. Which would give you paired, which allows you to do, what would that be, 4 speed? So that's both good and risky.
Yeah. So it has its pluses and its negatives.
Yes. Given that there's something, what was it about the Qatars versus the Lion Knight?
we want to get Qatar up to mastery before we defeat a level 3 Lion Knight.
Okay.
That's the only
Because then
requirement.
we get some... Okay, so we don't need 2 of them necessarily.
No.
So I'm leaning in the direction of 1's nice, because we
Okay.
can control it.
Okay.
So... No Eye of Cat, damn it.
Yeah, so one thing that we ought to do, I mean, we should consider the locations that we can build.
Oh, right.
Like, I mean, 2 of these endeavors, we may just blow them on going to locations. We already have basic gear kitted out.
Yeah, you've got a good point. Except for the skinnery stuff, making a second full set, but that's doable.
That's not one of the cards. The sun is not one of the cards.
Oh, shoot. Good catch.
That's the Bonesmith.
Yeah. There it is. Okay. So
We don't have ammonia, so we can't do the leather worker, unfortunately.
we could make the leather worker, we just can't do anything with it.
Okay.
So
that's not necessarily...
We're really high up on bone, so I'm thinking now's a good time to dump 3 bone in a hide. But that is a hide. So
yeah, but like the thing is, we really want to build this shit eventually, at least.
yeah,
so.
exactly. I don't see much. Did we want a king spear?
It is a heavy weapon that we can bring into the fight, and it would allow us to gain spear proficiency.
Okay. Do we want 1 or 2? There are a lion claw and a great cat bone. How many other bones do we have in town?
We have a skull and 2 lion claws, and that's it.
That's 3 bone.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't we make 2 spears and then use 3 bone and a hide to make the weapon crafter?
Okay.
That'll wipe out all of our bone.
Okay. What about the whatchamacallit? The leather worker?
That takes 3 hide and an organ. We don't have enough.
Yes, we do.
Why? What do you have in town?
White fur and a lion tail.
Oh, I missed the white fur.
So the lion claw and town also goes away.
Yep.
And the skull as
Yep.
well. Could you double check the skull for me, please?
Oh.
Because it might be that one where it just does the second bone. Like,
No, we would have given somebody an insanity, but we forgot who got it.
Okay, so we got 2 king spears out of this.
Yep.
And we also built the
Weapon crafter.
Okay.
Which we can now scrap salvage.
That is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that. So we could also build the leather worker if we wanted to.
No. Or yeah, we could.
We can.
We could build the leather worker, or we could finish a rawhide leather set. That's a hard call. I'm not sure.
I think we should build the leather worker, honestly.
I think you're right. Even though we don't have ammonia, just get it done while we have the resources.
Yeah, so that's the tail and the fur out of this.
If we do that, we can't make a luck stone, but we don't have the hookups for it yet anyways. It requires
yes.
2 blue sides.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 hides, your 2 hides in there, plus these 2. Okay, we have the leather worker.
Because, I mean, the thing is, we need it eventually.
Yeah, exactly. And we will eventually get ammonia.
Yes.
We hope.
Okay.
Bandages require hide. Unfortunately, we don't have any.
I don't really care that much about bandages yet. We're going to need them eventually.
We want at least 1 to go with the luck stone when we get it.
Well, the other thing is that it would be nice to have for the tyrant as well.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point. Good call, Nevernose. Spears. Why? Heavy weapons for the tyrant, especially for the tyrant level 2 and 3, where we're less worried about getting Frozen Star and we need to kill him and keep him under control. We need to keep his gates under control. So you get to roll 2 dice instead of 1, which almost guarantees a closure and a teleport next to him. So if you have Surge combined with the heavy weapon, you can pretty much teleport next to him and then hit him with your real weapon.
Yeah.
Level 2 lions we can't do without dash.
Yeah.
So we will probably hop back to the Gorm maybe? I don't know. We need that frickin' eye.
Yeah. Well, we either could do the eye or we could try to nail a wisdom potion.
Yeah?
Because playing with the top card exposed is good enough for Founding Stones.
Oh, good point, because we can at least see if it's Frozen Star or not.
Yeah.
And we only usually go, and as a matter of fact, in some ways, playing with the top card exposed is better.
The problem is cunning. We could hunt level 2s, but we can't hunt level 2 lions.
Yes.
Like, it's just not possible to hunt
and
level 2.
And the Gorm level 2, you don't want to send your good characters against. We were reviewing that before game.
Yeah.
So, but we could possibly do, like, level 2 antelopes or phoenix, possibly.
We don't want to do a level 2 antelope, because we could end up with a level 3 lion.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a bad day.
Uh-huh.
Either way, we're getting close to being able to do level 2 stuff. If nothing else, we might be able to do level 2 Gorms with the gear we have, just with different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, hero mode, that does play in. The biggest problem is the lion running around, but we may be able to get him pinned in a corner.
Possibly, yeah.
And we could take some hits. We'll review the lion, yeah.
Yeah, we'll consider it.
Yeah, because if we can do a level 2 lion now, I'd like to do that. It'd increase our chance of the eye.
True.
Okay, record the lanterns.
We still have 2 endeavors, dude.
Oh, we do? Oh, shit. What are we going to do? Intimacy? Or scrap smelting? Or, we should send somebody up to the tyrant.
Yeah, we could send somebody up to the tyrant.
Who's your most hated name out of the first 10? Or most appropriate to send up to the tyrant?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Or out of there.
9, 10.
Not the bears. So we're going to go up to say hi to the tyrant.
We'll get rid of Polar Bear.
Oh, bye-bye, Polar Bear. Hopefully. Roll a d10. Get us that 10. Want that free innovation. 5. That gives him a scar and blind severe head injury.
Okay.
His squeeze box likes this idea.
Okay. So we now have 1 more innovation.
And unfortunately, we cannot send another up to the throne.
Yes.
The throne is a one-time use thing.
So we could try to nail a courage on somebody, or we can augury.
Try to nail a courage?
Yeah.
How do you use courage?
Scrap smelting, or scrap gathering, scrap salvage.
Scrap scavenge? Oh, yeah, long walk gain of courage.
Yeah.
We already had 2 broken lanterns. We can't get a broken lantern.
Okay, then we probably want to augury and take our chances with it.
Okay. Possibly lose a resource, which would have to be the broken lanterns.
Yeah, which sucks, but I'm okay with the risk, I think.
Yeah, I'm okay with that risk too. Do we want to use... let's use Eridanus, because worst case he gets another understanding towards max. But also since he has 3, it gives us a +1.
Okay.
Okay, so Eridanus is going up. That is an intimacy.
So we have bloodline now.
One-time use per survivor. Oh, interesting. Should we have re-rolled with the character we sent up to possibly die?
Too late.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have to intimacy. We need to choose 2 people.
It is a one-time use per survivor, yes.
Oracle's, the Oracle's Eye person isn't a woman, right?
No, that is male.
Okay. So we need to find a girl.
To go with?
Yeah.
I have iridescent hide on a female. And Oracle's Eye on the male.
Okay. Because I'd like another Oracle's Eye in the settlement, basically.
I agree.
So,
and on another male, at least.
Yeah.
Weren't we talking we needed Oracle's Eye on a female to get something about... we wanted to shift Reincarnated and Oracle's Eye together onto a female for some reason or something? Or was that onto a male?
Yeah, Reincarnated and Oracle's Eye can get us Witch easier.
Okay, I can give both with these 2 characters.
Okay, so then maybe we want to do that.
Okay, so we will send Eridanus and Epsilon Orianus.
Okay. So...
Roll 2. That's a 4.
Alright, a strong child is born kicking and screaming. +1 population, the newborn gains +1 permanent strength. So, we have, this is going to be,
+2 strength, +1 evasion.
I guess this is going to be Chicago.
Chicago Bear. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, so has +1 strength from survival,
Yep.
excuse me, from the intimacy.
Yep. A strength and an evasion from survival of fittest.
So we want Oracle's Eye.
That's from Bloodline, correct?
Did we get half of weapon proficiency on that one?
Yes, half of a parent's weapon proficiency rounded up. We will give Fist and Tooth at 3. So he can just stand up.
Okay.
He has proficiency in it.
And we got reincarnated?
How do we get that? Oh, one surname. Yes, we get reincarnated from Epsilon.
Alright, and then we get whatever we want to put on from hero mode.
So we got Oracle's Eye and reincarnated.
Maybe...
I'd just go with the luck. Luck always seems to be the good choice.
Well, there's accuracy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but we can do luck. Okay.
Anything else get passed down?
I don't think so from Bloodline.
Nope.
And we've covered
The
survival of the fittest. So, yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
And that was our last endeavor.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay, well, now thank you, everybody, for... oh, you recorded the lanterns.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining. It is always appreciated. And don't forget, we will be streaming on Wednesday this week instead of Saturday. So if you'd like to check us out, we'll be here sometime between 6 and 7 p.m. on Wednesday night, based on when Nicole gets off work. And then we're going to be at PAX West this weekend. If you're going to be there, feel free to message us on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, anything. And we might be able to set up a time to say hi to you. Thanks again.
Take care, guys.